Hey folks, Dave back here again. Work got canceled tonight, if you can believe it. So that's why I'm here. I'm back a little earlier than I planned on being. I should be at the rink right now, freezing, but I'm not. And so I'm happy to be here and be nice and warm. Sorry, just checking this here. Actually, what ended up happening is no joke. I was getting in my I was all packed up. I walked out the door. I was getting in my car to go, and the phone rang, and I felt my watch buzzing. I was like, "What's going on here?" And it was the head of all the officials, and he calls me and says, "Well, the games have been canceled tonight." I was like, "Oh," I says, "I hope I still get paid for it." I did take the night off to work, and here I'm sitting here, all bundled up, ready to go. And so I think I get paid for the night, but we'll find out. But so that's why I'm here. I ended up watching Al do some boxing tonight, and I was watching Alan Shaw play a little bit of. I think he was playing Inside Blitz Cards and Dice. I think he was. So I was watching a little bit of that tonight, and I've been printing some more things. I've been printing out some of my Inside the Crease teams. These are the Kings. I like to put the logos on there. You can see I put the Kings logo on there. So I've been doing that tonight, and I also pulled out the instruction manual for Strat Pro Football because I have the board game. I bought it last year and a half ago, 2 years ago. And this is the small book, I think. It was an original sealed. Somebody had it a few towns away. So I drove down and picked it up. And most of the team, I took apart two teams. The rest I left all bundled up. And it wasn't a really good game to play solo. Not cards and dice, anyway. So I just kept it in the box, but I pulled out the dice, pulled out the instructions. I was actually rolling my own dice, and you can. And I'll show you how that works, actually. I can do that. Let me pull up my dice and show you how that works. It's kind of a pain in the neck. It really is. But I'll show you how you can do that. Here, RF, good to see you, man. Just jumping back on tonight, playing more Strat. And let me do that right now. Let me get down to the field. And hopefully this will work. And hopefully I'm back at field level here. And you actually, you don't need, excuse me, the special die. I pulled out the special die originally for Strat Football because it's in the box over there. And it turns out you don't need it. Okay, so and let me show you how we do this here. So let me go to my game options and manual enter dice. Okay, so I'm going to manual enter dice. And hopefully that works this time. So let's see. Oakland's got the ball. They're really kind of kicking my butt here. This is the title game, Oakland, Minnesota, 1976. I'm playing as I should be playing as the Raiders because that'd be easier time for me to beat up on the Vikings. But anyway, the Raiders are just stomping us right now, and we're in the second quarter. So I'm gonna go defense, and I'm just gonna say the computer wants the key on Van Egan. We'll key on Van Egan. All right. So we guessed wrong. So we're going to snap the ball. So what it does is you got to roll the dice here. All right? And what's neat about this is the game comes with a black die that has an X on one side and a D on two sides and three sides a blank. So you roll that black die, and that's where you put in die one here, the black die. However, what's really neat about this is that they broke it down to 1 to 6. So all I'm using is a regular black die. So I'm going to roll this here, and I got a 5. So I just leave it on a 5. So as you can see, it designates 1 for the X, 2 and 3 for the D, and 4, 5, and 6 are the blank sides. So I rolled a 5. So I'll hit OK. And now we begin play with the white die and the 2 red die. So I'm going to roll them, and I'm not going to set up my webcam for this, so you take my word for it. So I got a 4, and I got a 4 and a 5. So that's how you roll the dice in the game. And what's kind of neat is it actually shows you my die rolls over here. So I got the blank die, I got the 4, and then I got the 4 and a 5. It's kind of creepy because that's what I just rolled on the table. I'm not going to lie to you, it's a little creepy. But so that looks like it's going to be a receiver check because they went with a pass and I went with a run. I've guessed wrong every single time in this game. So I need to roll the white die again, and I think probably the other die, so we got to roll again, and this is where it gets crazy. So I did roll a 4, okay? So I did roll a 4, and the other die are a 3 and a 4, and so it's going to be a 7 on the wrong side, and it's going to be a 5-yard gain But receiver fumble. So now I got to roll the black die again to see if there was a potential fumble on the play. And I rolled a 6, so there's not. And so that's going to go for 5 yards on a catch. So again, you can see how long it can take to roll your own dice when you're doing it like this. It is fun. I'll do another play like that. It's more fun on offense. All right, so now it's a 2nd and 5. We're gonna run and we're gonna linebacker blitz. All right. So here we go. So I guess wrong again. So we got to start with the black die and then move on to the other. I'm going to roll them all at once there so we can just get it out of the way. All right, so this time I rolled a 2. And then the white die was a 2. And I got a 6 and a 4. I suppose it really doesn't matter which one is which. So I got a 10, so it's going to be a 2-yard gain. So off the Van Egan card, he did a run. He gets a 2-yard gain. And that's that. And I do really like seeing the card results over here. Oh, where's my other thing over here? So far today, I do like seeing the results on the card. It's kind of fun. It's a cards and dice game, and then this kind of just acts it out. And I have this going really fast, so I don't have to sit around forever. I'll do one or two more dice rolls, and then we'll go from there. So I got a 3rd and 3. So I'm gonna go balanced here because I really don't know what they're gonna do. All right, so I guess right. That's kind of funny. All right, so let's snap the ball. So they're going to go square out to the left. So let me roll all my dice again. And again, I got a black, 2 white, a white, and 2 reds. Black, white, 2 reds. So the black is a 3. The white is a 3. And, okay, now I don't know. Enter number here. Pass rush. See, this is where I don't know. So it says 59. Now, this is where it gets to be part of the advanced or super advanced part of the game. I don't know what to do here in a pass rush. So it says 59. I'm just going to hit OK because I don't know what to do on here. Because I got the D. I got the pass rush here. So I suppose if I went into the rule book, it might tell me advanced pass rush. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, so I don't know where the 59 comes from. That I don't know. So that must be off some other chart here because I'm looking through my book and I don't see anything here on that, and I'm not going to tie up everybody here. So again, that's why rolling dice gets really crazy. It's almost better just to let the computer do it because there's so much going on here. I can roll a 1. And let me roll the other die here. So again, this is a pass play. I'm doing a lot of different rolling here. And so that's going to be 5 yards. So that'll be a first down. So that's how you roll the dice. I'm going to put these away now just because you see how long that takes. And again, I don't know what to do on some of these here. I'm trying to learn the game and follow along. But holy cow, it's getting to be kind of difficult to do that. All right, so let me go back and I'm going to put my computer, let the computer do it because you'll see how much faster it is. All right, so that's a first down for the Raiders. What a surprise. They haven't punted. I don't expect them to punt at all. So we're going to go Minnesota. We're going to go run, and let's go. All right, so we guess right. So now the computer's going to roll everything, so it's a 4-3, and so that's on the offense card, and that's going to be a 7 or a 1, and, of course, it's going to be a 7. Okay. And so that's going to be 1st and 10. Oh, I'm sorry, 2nd and 3 now as they continue to roll over me. And I think I'm going to go 3-4, and I'm going to play pass this time. And I'm going to play the short medium pass. I guess wrong. It's going to be off tackle, and that's going to be 3 yards for Banaszak. So that's off of the fullback card. I wish these were a little bit bigger. That's the thing about some of these games like Strat and Inside Sports. I wish they'd make these. I mean, we got the room. We got plenty of room on these new computers. Let's make these a little bit bigger. So 1st and 10 as Oakland continues to march down my throat here in the second half. So we're going to go 4-3. We're going to play pass again. And I guess wrong again. I'm literally guessing wrong 90% of the time. So it's something else. I mean, that's the thing about Strat. You try to make your own decisions, but that's where my competitiveness comes in, and I get really frustrated because I'm terrible at this stuff. All right, I'm going to go pass again. I'm going to go 3-4 this time, and I'm going to go pass. And this time I'm correct. So he's going to go a flat pass, but oh boy, that's off a Stabler's card, and that's 5 yards. And I even know I guessed right. So I got a 3rd and 2. So I'm not going to call a timeout. So we're at the 2-minute warning here. I'm playing run to Van Egan. Oh, there's no Van Egan. There's Garrett. I'm going to go with the fullback. See if I can get him. They're going with the linebacker, and oh, cheapest creepers. 6 yards. I guess right, and it's still 6 yards. I can't stop him. I should switch to the Raiders in the second half. And we're going to let it run. So there's 1:30 to go. We're going to play pass this time. Guess wrong again. Boy, I got a 50-50 chance of being right, and I am wrong 90% of the time. All righty, so what are we doing now here? Oh, I think I can actually... Oh, I can make that a little bit bigger, can't I? Forgot about that. Okay. Yeah, so now I can see a little bit more of the field, and we don't really need to see too much of the stuff here. Oh, I can even see these now. Oh, very nice. All righty, so it's a 2nd and 5. Let's just go what we got here. Let's go a balance attack. Guess wrong on a balance attack, too. And run. And, 0 yards. We got a flag. Maybe that'll be a hold or something like that. Clipping against Oakland, 15 yards. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. So we're going to back those guys up 15 yards. So that might even put them on a field goal range now. All righty. We're going to go pass this time. We're going to play pass. And we're going to play long pass. And I guessed it right. Stable long pass. Incomplete. Oh, there's a flag, though. Roughing the passer, maybe? Shades of New England? Ooh, intentional grounding. That's interesting. So is that a loss of down? Ooh, look at this. We backed them up. So they're back to the 40-yard line. It's 3rd and 30. So, yeah, we got the nickel, and we're playing pass, and we're playing a long pass. Yes, we are. All righty, so they're going long pass, and it's incomplete. Look at even on guessing right, he can get 33 yards if he rolled a 3. I gotta say, I gotta give it up to Ron. He was correct about, when I bought last year's version for real cheap and just to try this out. But it is neat seeing in Strat anyway, seeing the cards and dice. I gotta say it is. So here's this here. And we're going to go into the punt return with 1 minute to go. We're going to go for the block. So no block, I take it. And Ray Guy is going to go for the coffin corner. And Ray Guy, he doesn't get it. 40 yards, so he gets a touchback here. So I got 52 seconds to go here in the half. Let's see. We'll try a couple of plays here. We'll go 2 tight ends, 2 wide receivers, and we'll go short, medium pass to the split end. Let's see. So the defense guesses right. Tarkenton's card must run, and he gets 5 yards on the run. So Tarkenton scrambles for 5. He seemed like he's always scrambling. He's always running for his life. We're not going to stop the clock. But it's, I'm going to probably stop at the half and show you a couple things. I will go to the pro set. We're going to go an end run to this guy here. And we're going to end run off the defense card, and that'll be -1. So he loses a yard, and that will be that, and that should end the half. Yeah, okay. So we're down 14-7 at the half. Let's take a look at some reports here. If we look at the box score, I like this box score here. This is kind of nice. The rest of the game is really set up kind of old, but this box score looks nice. Looks very modern. I wish I could just stretch it out here, but I can't. So I can show the whole thing. Again, we have a lot of screen here, Strat. We have a huge screen. I would like to kind of show this off here in one, but we can't. So Minnesota took the opening drive and went down. That was a 7.5-minute drive, and I got a touchdown pass to Ahmad Rashad. Oakland turned around and went. I think they went 3 plays in 30 seconds, and they tied it. And then they went down and they got another one here on us. I don't think they punted yet. So if we look at team statistics, the penalties, 2 penalties against Oakland, only the one on Minnesota, I believe. 1 fumble, but it was recovered by Oakland. Let's look at our total offense. 205 to 121. Yeah, they've almost doubled us. They really have. Quarterbacks, Stabler, was he 9 for 12 for 133 yards, 75%. Although, he's not doing too bad. Tarkenton's 83%. It's really not bad. Rushing, Minnesota's really not doing too well in the rushing here. Chuck Foreman's doing well, but 8 for 12. Yeah, and he's 12 yards rushing. He is pretty. I'm sorry, he is pretty bad. I was looking over here. That's pretty bad. Receiving, Cliff Branch, he's 4 catches for 90 yards. He is just destroying us. Punting. Ray Guy did punt once at the end of the half. That's right, he did punt one time. But boy, there's tons of stats here. If you really want to do the stats. And they get the drive reports too. This is what I really like seeing that I wish Inside the Crease did a better job of. So you can see that Minnesota took the opening kickoff, and we went 79 yards in 15 plays, 7.5. That was a long drive. That was fun. Oakland gets the ball on their 20-yard line, 3 plays, 80 yards, gone. Just see you later, bye. So this is the drive chart here. It shows you the time of possession by quarter. Boy, you got to give it up for Strat with their stats. That's one thing that they do so well is their stats. So anything else here I can show you? There's no out-of-town scoreboard. The play log. That shows you everything that happened in the game. It really does. Wow, look at that. It keeps track of everything in this game. It is pretty cool. I do want to show you one thing here. Let me. I'm going to save this game, and just in case you want to put the graphics in, okay, I want to show you that real quick. So let's exit out of here. Let's see if I can get to my main screen here without screwing everything up. Okay. So I already did 79. So let me open up a league real quick, and I'll go 76. I'm in 76, so I'll do that. All right, so I'm going to open 76. Now, if I click on a team, let's click on Chicago, let's say. So go to Team Notebook, and you see this is like the generic end zone here. So if you click on Info, now you can. This is where you would change your center logo and the end zone. Now you have to have these. I did download. I don't know where I got it, but somebody had a bunch of Strat already pre-made stuff. Okay, so you have to have that, and I don't remember where I got it. So I go in, I put them in my teams under graphics. I put them in teams, and then I would scroll down to the Bears, and this is 76. So the Bears field was this one here, but see that's blank. I don't like it. I want to see the logo. So even though technically this is not what they used in 76, I'm gonna select it because I like to see the center logo. So that's the center logo. I go to end zones. It already goes to the team folder for me. So I'm going to go to the Bears end zone. And again, see, this is the one for 79, but it's boring. It's boring. So I don't want to use a boring end zone. So I'm going to use the one that they used in 82, even though it's not technically correct. I think it's a little flashy, and I want to see my end zones. So I do that, hit OK, and now look, see, there's my new end zones. So if I were to play a Chicago Bears game, I would have the center in 76 in Chicago. I'd have my end zones and my my center thing already done up. I'll do one more for you too. So if I go to Oakland in 76, I think I already did Oakland in 76. I think. Well, we'll check it out. So look at Team Notebook. No, I didn't. So we'll go to Info. So I'll go here again. I put them in the Teams folder, but that's all within the installation there. So let's go down to Raiders. Okay, so Raiders in the 70s. So this is the one they used here for 76, so I'll use that. And again, I don't remember where I got these. I just don't remember it. They just do a quick search in the wild, and they're out there. And the rate, I like this end zone here, so that's the one I'm going to use. Open that up, and you can see now my new end zone for the Raiders are like that. So if I play the Raiders at home, that's their end zone, which is awesome. I love that old end zone. So that's how you put some of the things in here. The game I'm playing there with Oakland and Minnesota was a tournament, and again, this is just me messing around on what I've discovered. So I like to show what I've discovered. So if I go to tournament new, I type in the tournament name. You say the two teams. You can pick, we can do, wow, you can do 496, 4,000 teams if you want. Ooh. Or you can just pick whatever. If you want to do a Super Bowl or whatever, just pick the two teams and call it whatever you want to call it. 76 Super Bowl. And you get a ton of game options for this here. And if you go to your custom rules, you can just type in the year, 1976, and it'll set all the rules for 76. That's what I thought was really cool, is when it did that, because I was trying to figure out all the rules from 76 in my head, and you just type that in, and boom, National League set the rules for the National League in 76, and you're all set to go. And you can change any of these here if you want to as well. But setting up as a one-game tournament is really, really easy in this, and that's what I did. I'm just going to cancel out of that, but I just wanted to show you a little bit of that. But so that's some of the fun I've been having here in Strat Football. I can't play defense for the life of me, so I think I should probably just do what I do with the other games and let the computer call the defense. But it's been fun. It's been fun. Having the card images has been more fun than I thought it would be. So I want to thank Ron for kind of pushing me to get that done. The game itself, it's fun. It's really not that hard. It's hard to win. I'm not doing well in that. But then again, I am playing the Raiders, and they won the whole thing. So I didn't think I'd win with the Vikings. I should always play the favorites in these things. I always play the underdog. I should play the favorites because I'm not that good at some of these things. But it's been fun. I've really enjoyed this game here, and I hope to play more. It's just it's tough to stream, especially with the cards and dice images going. It's tough to stream because it's long. So it's not anything I'm going to be doing a lot of full game streaming, but I'll do some from time to time. I like to kind of keep my streams moving kind of fast. And when you do a game like that and you're waiting for the cards and dice to roll, it's enjoyable for you and maybe some of the audience, but it does make for a difficult stream to keep the flow going. But hey, anyway, so I'm Dave back here taking another look at Strat PC Football 2021, slowly learning more about it. I'm learning about, the black dice roll, the white dice roll, the red dice roll. So I'm learning about what it does actually, which is solving the puzzle, which I like to do. And so, yeah, so I got a little bit further tonight after reading the directions and getting some help from my earlier stream. So, yeah, it's kind of fun when you do kind of figure out some of this stuff. So, anyway, hey, thanks for tuning in tonight. And I got a rare night off, so I jumped on twice